Hello everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Caboose Brewing, and they're in Vienna, Virginia. This is their Hobo Imperial Stout with vanilla bean. This is an 8%er, 24 IBUs. Both of those numbers are right on the front of the can under the label, and it says it was canned on 12/8 or 12/18 of 2020, so a December beer here. So it's about 6 months old. Imperial Stout, roasted coffee and molasses notes, vanilla bean infused, full-bodied, smooth. So, big plain Jane 16-ounce silver can with a stick-on wrap around the label. Over to Untapped. Oh Lord, they got a long, real long. Bear with me here. Since the very beginning, since we opened our doors in 2015, Hobo has been on tap. We've experimented with our Hobo several times throughout the years, everything from adding adjuncts like vanilla, barrel aging, and wine, whiskey barrels, and even bottling at one point. In fact, it's the only beer Caboose has ever bottled. And now we can, and we are so excited about this beer. Our brewery operations manager Ryan says that he tastes cherry vanilla cola on the nose. He tastes cherry vanilla cola on the nose. Maybe you could smell it on the nose, but we'd be tasting it on the tongue, I think. Whatever. He described this beer as chocolate and toffee up front, complemented by rich caramel pecan undertones. Executive Chef David Rabin describes the Hobo as malty and full-bodied with vanilla and hazelnut flavors. He says the Hobo reminds him of sitting by the fire during a snowy winter. David recommends pairing our vanilla Hobo Stout with mac and cheese, smoked brisket, coffee cake, and donuts. So basically all the best foods in the world. And I only see one picture here. I didn't click on see all, so it is only about this much in the glass. So it's hard to tell from that picture what it's actually looking like. So we're about to find out. So we got all the info here, guys. So let me get it open and get it into the glass. Not a huge Imperial Stout at 8%. And to me it looks like cola coming out. Not super black like motor oil, but it's probably going to look black in the glass. But with that stream there, it looks like cola coming out. I don't think anything is settled in, but we'll get that swirly swirl and final pour in, back in pour. Not quite 2 fingers of head. It is dark looking in the glass, guys. Over into the light bulb, a slight little bit of red rubiness around the thin part of the glass. So fairly dark, but not pitch black like a lot of stouts are. Looks good. To the nose we go. A little bit of roasted malt. Slight hint of some vanilla in there. Very subdued to me though, guys. I was expecting it to be a little more potent on the nose. Maybe on the taste I'll get all that. I might be getting a little of the cola-esque on the nose, but not a lot of vanilla. Not on the nose. So let's find out if it's on the taste. Let's dive in. Cheers. Roasted malt, very, very subtle vanilla. Slight hint of some coffee notes. Vanilla is hidden. I mean, I'm really not getting the vanilla. It's also got some info here. It says malts are black caramel, chocolate, crystal, Munich, roast barley, 2-row, and the hops are Tetanang and Warrior adjunct vanilla beans. Well, Tetanang is a European hop that they use in lagers. And Warrior hop, I think I had brewed a little bit with that, but it wasn't impressive to me. It's not a hoppy hop to me. It's more like something you'd use in a stout or a porter, something like that, where it doesn't have all that over the hop profile. So decent. I mean, it's not blowing my hair back or my socks off at all. A little disappointed. I was expecting a little more vanilla in there. But evidently, according to the can here, the vanilla is an adjunct, so I don't know if they didn't actually use vanilla bean, or real vanilla beans, or what, but this adjunct is vanilla beans. I mean, maybe there is vanilla beans in there. If they're there, they're very, very subtle, guys. I mean, I was expecting a little more vanilla taste to it than what I'm getting, but maybe it'll come out once it warms up. So let's do that. Let's come up to room temperature and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while. Decent beer. I mean, nothing to write home about as far as I'm concerned. There's a lot better stouts out there, and a lot better vanilla stouts out there too. As much as I hate to be that way, wasn't impressed. I mean, for something that's claiming to have vanilla bean in it, I'm not getting a lot of vanilla. If it is, it's very, very subtle. It's okay stout for an 8%er. I mean, alcohol is well hidden, but the roasted malt and a slight subtle hint of coffee. The roasted malt is basically what I'm getting. Not a lot of coffee and not a lot of vanilla bean, so yeah, decent beer. Found a chug. It's a little on the thin side on top of that, so B plus for me, guys. 88 for I'm gonna put this one. Over to Beer Advocate. They don't even have it listed. Imagine that. And Untapped says 3.81, which is in their B plus range also. And 796 people have commented on this beer. And it's not even listed on Beer Advocate. So, is what it is there, guys. So if you've had Caboose Brewing Hobo Imperial Stout with vanilla bean, not much vanilla bean if it's there. I couldn't taste it. So, I mean, if it is so subtle, it's maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe they didn't want the vanilla overpowering everything else, but I was expecting a little more vanilla than what I got. So if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.